we are back with more Star Rail pulls, and you're like, but didn't you just pull? And it's like, yes, we did, because we were at the very end of the Black Swan banner, just because of the way the timing worked out and whatever. And now we're at the very start of the Sparkle banner, and both Jason and I are pulling for her as well. And I'll let Jason take the floor. He's the one on the screen first about why he's pulling for Sparkle and why she's a crazy bitch.
Well, I can't tell you why she's a crazy bitch.
Yeah, I don't know if anybody can.
But I mean, the reason I'm pulling for is because I need 2 teams for what's it, memory of something or other, and I want this quantum team. This is not a quantum team. This is a quantum team. I've got Silver Wolf, love her to death. The most frustrating thing in the world is she goes to put a thing on somebody and it's not what you want. Now, obviously, she's still great otherwise, but I'd love for my other team to be a quantum team. And I've got a Lynx that I've pretty well built. I like Lynx, that's great. But no amount of QQ is going to save, I think, this team unless she gets a big buff. Where is she? She's somewhere in here. No, I'm passing her, aren't I?
She's
Who
on the
knows?
right.
There she is.
There you go.
Only 70, but even then, not E6. She's like E1. Traces are hello. Who am I? We're trying,
Now,
but
I
like,
will say I have seen some really fun team comps with her recently, but she also needs Sparkle to unlock a lot of that because of
yes.
all of her tiles. So even if
So
you wanted to make her viable,
I'd like to make it happen, but Sparkle's going to be necessary for that. And I even like Joyi. I've had fun with her. I did level her up a little bit. Basically, I'd love to get a quantum team going. And Fu Xuan, I've even seen great stuff. At some point, maybe I could try to pull for her and swap out my links. I think quantum team is something I'd really like to try, but I need Sparkle to make that really happen. One way or another, whether I use the gambling gremlin or I eventually try to push for what Seal say. I can't remember how they say her name in all the quests. But Bronya's girlfriend,
Zila.
Zila, yeah. Whether I don't think I'll ever pull for Zila, just because like that's a lot of 5-star characters for this to work. But I'd like to make this team work. I'd like to have 2 solid teams. I got my dot team that's working. So these 3 right here do all the work. It's great. This tiny little fucking dragon is just here to heal. But like, man, it'd be great to have another solid team, and I need Sparkle for that. So that's why I'm here. I want my Silver Wolf to pog, and to do that, it's got to be a quantum team. I'm on a quantum. Just put some cancer on people and then pop them. That's how it goes.
And then tell the viewers how many pulls you had at the start of the day and how many pulls you have now.
I had like 50 something. I think by the time I was close to 60. I think because I was grinding old simulated universe I haven't done. I have more than that now. Sometimes you do things for crazy chicks that you shouldn't do. Viewers at home, as they say. Wait, hold on. Where was it? It says somewhere. Spend rationally, everybody.
Please play in moderation.
Rationally. Yeah, spend rationally, okay? Spend rationally. But I also know that they're going to probably... I don't know this. I highly suspect that they'll do another refresh of the market. I'm a firm believer that if you are going to put money on this game, which you shouldn't do, but if you are, you should buy their little top-ups when you get the full bonus. Don't throw money at something you're not getting the full double bonus for. That's like flushing your money down 2 toilets. I don't know why you do that. Don't do that. So,
It's a Rube Goldberg machine, but it's just 2 toilets connected.
Exactly. Yeah, it's the human centipede, but for your money is what it is. So don't do that. But yeah, spend rationally and responsibly. And sometimes here's the thing. I know that Robin, she's coming up. We have to hope for Firefly or Sam in some form. There's a lot of really cool characters, and I am loving Penacony. I know not to pull for 4-star characters, but even I've seen some leaks for like Gallagher, and he looks kind of fun. So like, there's a lot of characters coming up that I'm excited for. I Would love to try to make some thematic teams together. If I get like a Stellaron Hunter team going, that would be super cool at some point. I'd like to try some stuff. So I don't feel bad about throwing some money in this game, which,
Yeah, this
as I've said, it's got a lot of great content, great trailers. I mean, I know those aren't part of the game, but they put money in this game, and I'm not ashamed to put money in it as well. So
this we talked about it a little bit last time, just because it was the same patch, effectively the same chunk of content. The main story had just come out, and this is akin to Inazuma for me with Genshin, just in the sense that I like a lot more of the characters. I really dug the story overall. Like, Penacony is great, as you mentioned. So even though I'm not necessarily as excited for Robin or Sam or whatever, even though I think they're cool, I still am just like, yeah, like, this is the first time where I've been more wholeheartedly ready to get other people to play the game. Before, it's like, well, if you like turn-based, but you're on gacha, maybe not. And now I'm like, I think this part of the story is just super neat, and it's going to get better.
I agree. Yeah, the Lao Fu is like sleepy time. I'm sorry, they just talk about a bunch of stuff. There's some good storytelling in the Lao Fu stuff. I won't say there isn't, but I feel like their presentation, in just how they are cinematically telling the stories and the things that they're doing, and how they just the physical world building, like not like lore. The fact that so many of the puzzles like make you feel sort of like you're in a trippy dreamscape and stuff, like they've really hit a stride, I think, in their building. And I think you can even see that from like Mondstadt and Genshin all the way up to like where Fontaine is, to then where this game started, with Yorello 6, to now where they are in Penacony. They have just MiHoYo as a whole has continued to iterate and get better. And I think Penacony just proves that, like, if they want to put real time into this, this is going to be better quality. I mean, this is going to be better than Suicide Squad. So, like,
Huh.
or, like, I don't know.
Yeah, I guess that's the plus, right? Is that gacha games are at the very least upfront about the, I mean, manipulative is almost too strong of a word, but the addictive nature of their gameplay loop, let's say, right?
Yep.
I'm not trying to excuse it. It is still somewhat gross at times, but like, it's like you said with Suicide Squad or other games that are really microtransaction based. NBA 2K, it's like you think you're getting an experience and you find out you're not. Here, you kind of know what you're in for, and also you can play this especially. You can do both Genshin in this, but this especially with a team of 4 stars and whatever 5 stars you can scrounge is fine.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Do I need to push for these like big characters for a quantum team? No, I actually could run a quantum team now. It's just I want to run some of the characters that I think are really interesting and fun, and to do that, that's what this is for. Now, could I just throw my 50 wishes at this and see what I get and wait for the next rerun? I absolutely could, but I'm sitting on at least enough money to do some stuff, and yeah, I mean, God, can we just talk about how Suicide Squad is like $70, and then if you want to buy skins, they're like $20? Are you insane right now? Like, it doesn't matter how much money I put into this game, I'm getting way more value out of it than whatever is happening with one skin in a $70 game. You're insane.
We will probably have an upcoming episode of the podcast talking about the state of the video game industry, because between awful microtransactions and, I mean, we're talking like 5,000 plus layoffs since the start of the year, I'm a little concerned. I have concerns, but for the time being, we're going to allay those concerns by pulling for a girl who can be anything.
Yes. I will say.
Do you have any pity?
No, I don't think so. I think we didn't check it last time, but I am pretty sure we're right
last
there.
one. All right.
Yeah.
I think I thought we were going solo polls by the end of that. I think we hit it on 80, but I was just double checking.
Yeah. I will say I will shout out Helldivers 2. If anybody wants a game that has microtransactions and does it well, I think Helldivers 2 is the best I've seen out there. I mean, it's worth considering at least. You can earn all any of the like super credits that they have that you would spend money on. You can earn them all in game, and they're quote unquote battle pass. They aren't monthly. They last forever, and they're basically just a progression system that they're going to keep adding more like trees to, essentially. That's one of the few games designed strictly around a microtransaction that isn't a gacha that I've seen handle it really well recently. So Just wanted to shout that out for any of you sitting at home going, well, I mean, Helldivers 2. I know. I played Helldivers 2.
Yeah.
Okay?
It's
I'm
good.
doing my part, you know? But yes, so we're here. We're here for Sparkle. If you guys haven't seen her trailer, go see it. It'll, I don't know. I don't want to say blow your mind. It blew her mind. Oh, anyway, 10 polls. Let's go.
I don't mean to scare you guys. I'm also here, and I have not seen this trailer. So why don't you
Oh.
talk to about me?
Oh, I don't know that. I think you have to see the trailer to know what's going on.
Oh,
Yeah.
come on.
Now, we won't spoil it.
Yeah. It's got a good beat to it, though. I'll tell you what. I like it. We can skip. Who do we get? Oh, Sampo. Okay.
Sampo.
He's back.
He's back. I don't remember what my Sampo's at, but, you know, good for him. I have a couple of... Oh, no. I don't remember her name. She's
It doesn't matter.
Doesn't matter. The living sister of Robot Girl.
Yes.
That's who she is, yes. Okay. Since I'm not Michaela, I know that this isn't, a 5-star. So we're at 30.
Still not.
Still not there.
Feels like you're due, though.
Okay, these are good. I would love to get more Gambo Goblin. Negatory. See, I'm not you, Chris. I don't know that the game likes me as much.
Not in this game.
It knows that you like to pull for 4 stars, so it's giving you most of the opportunity that you can get.
That's true. I do deserve this.
Yeah, I thought you were gonna
Although
say...
I have not had like a Kuki Shinobu spending spree, so okay. Hey, this is not bad though.
I don't think any of the 4 stars in this game have really jumped out to me. I like Gwyneth, I like Su Shang, but I'm not like...
Yeah, I also like Wenifin, but I would never pull for her to a degree that would like make that happen. You know. Am I at 60 now? I think I'm at 60. Oh, I'm gonna hard pity, and then get another Bronya.
Okay.
Ooh. Okay.
Well,
I still have that free links I haven't claimed from whatever I have to do that. So my links is probably looking pretty good. Okay. This is 70. We're still not there.
Still not there.
yikes.
You know, it's the little things in life.
I wrote down the number you started with Stellar Jades. I fucked up. I had 157. I'm like, wait a minute. So what are we on
Yeah,
here? That was 270. You had 134 to start or 144?
134?
That feels
think.
right. So that was 70.
yeah,
You
I mean-
going solo or 10?
I think we go.
10.
Okay, Doug says 10.
Don't listen
I
to him.
always say 10.
He's a freak.
Yeah, he is a freak, I suppose. But like, what's the worst thing that happens here? I get pity towards the next character. Like, you know.
That's true.
I don't know.
Am I a super freak?
Now, when he says 10 after this one...
Okay, here we go.
All right.
We're looking for harmony, okay? But we're also not looking for Bronya. So,
Bronya, you're a nice girl. You're doing your best trying to run everything. I understand. But not now.
yeah, not now, please.
Maybe for me.
Hey,
Okay.
Eyes of the Prey. I do like Eyes of the Prey. Okay, here we go. I've seen so many people lose the 50-50 on Sparkle here. It's like a thing.
It'd be funny if it turned out they'd like mess with the rates or something just to lean
Just
into
to troll
that brand
people?
of crazy. Yeah.
I agree. You know.
Other than the fact that it'd be extremely predatory and awful, it would be great
absolutely.
from one perspective.
Yeah. Oh, it's gonna be like my last one. Oh, thank God.
Oh, there
There
you
it
go.
is. He was due.
Oh,
Oh,
okay.
and the
Sampo's
Sampo.
here. That might be E6 Sampo. So we've got Sparkle and Sparkle.
Interesting.
Okay.
And if you don't know what he's talking about, play the story.
Play the story, okay? They both work for the Fool. Okay? They both work for what's his Aha? His name is Aha. That's
Aha.
his name.
Like, take on me.
Yes, exactly.
All right, well,
She
you
should
survived.
She should just be in my party, right? Is that how that works? Do they do that in this one? Is this like Genshin?
I don't know.
Nope. Not here. Okay.
No, it was the wrong party anyways.
It's not you. There you go. I saw red. Okay, there we go. Enable team. Team is enabled.
81, 80, 80.
We can do a little.
Watch this.
There you go. We can run around, and they can't see me now. Okay.
Yeah,
I'm
they're
like John
invisible when this
Cena.
is active.
Yeah. And then, see this guy's dancing. I can just be like, I'd kick his ass.
Roundhouse kick.
Yeah.
This invisibility works on trotters, by the way, so it's really handy for those.
Yeah.
Especially when they're in like the mini game and one of the roguelites or whatever, where you need to kill a bunch of them at once. It's really nice not to have them scatter because you just sneak up on them and go bam, 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 bam.
So I am pretty sure I'm going to be equipping the planetary rendezvous, which is if the ally deals the same damage type as the wearer, then it's even more damage. Because I'm here for the quantum. That's what I'm here for.
Makes sense.
Relics, still trying to find good ones, unfortunately. What do they want to give me?
Speed stuff.
Okay. Yeah, okay.
Which I think is about the best she's got for the time being, if I remember correctly.
Yeah, I think quantum damage isn't the worst thing. This seems to be
and
EHR.
broken keel obviously makes sense because crit damage, for those who don't know, most of her benefits are based on her crit damage. That's what helps other people, so that just makes sense. And you don't really want her getting affected by status effects because then it's harder for her to give out skill points.
Will they give her effect hit rate and HP? Well, I need some better artifacts, let me tell you. These are awful.
I like the 4-star. I think that's a nice highlight.
Yeah, that's... I literally don't have a pair of goggles for anything else. Cool beans. Cool
HP
beans.
and HP and EHR.
Woo! Like, I've clearly farmed it. I have a bunch. I just got none, I guess. I only did a little bit of farming. So what do we
Well, we
at?
haven't had much time since the last video, and since I had decided I was going to pull Black Swan, I pulled my focus up. I farmed for Sparkle some, but not much. Again, all my focus went to her, so I'm not going to have a lot either.
Well, let's see where she's at. What did I get? Ooh.
Life's just like a game.
That's
of
a nice one.
chance. You never know what's gonna come up next.
Got some.
Life's just like a
So
game of
close.
chance. You never know what's gonna come up next.
You can pull 5 more times.
I mean, I could. Sampo? Oh, he's there.
Everyone has a colorful past, wouldn't you say?
Why do you say it like that, Sampo?
Everyone has a colorful past, wouldn't you say?
Now, this one is actually good for Black Swan. Because you can re-trigger dots. So, like, that's actually pretty solid. What, did I get
Unfortunately, I couldn't bring myself to use him on my dot team, so...
In the obscure prophecy of Dream, a star from the heavens has enlightened my path.
Okay, Eula. Good job. Yeah. So there we go. We got a Sparkle. Do I have enough? This is gonna be a real question. Can I buy? I think she's in the shop. Hold on. I don't have enough. Curses.
But what you do have enough of,
28
true.
days.
That's true. Where do you even get these things? Isn't it only from pulling?
I believe so.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, then that means I have to pull. That's what I'm
For what?
seeing. I
Weapon
don't know.
for Sparkle. It's good.
Ooh, weapon would
Ooh.
probably be a good
not
one.
great because she doesn't really need the weapon to function at her best, but it does, just help everything she puts together.
And could give me more planetary rendezvous. So that's not terrible. Okay, well, here's the question. Yeah, no, I think I do this. This is the smarter choice than trying to just get QQ out of out of this, isn't it?
I don't know. I mean, you can make the case for both. 10 pulls guaranteed to have a 4-star, not necessarily
Yeah.
any of those 3, but it shouldn't be that bad to get it. But guess what? You already know what it's like pulling for 4 stars.
Yeah, I do. Oh man, one way or another, this helps something, I have to assume. Oh man. I wish I knew them. I'm not smart enough to do the math in my head about what are the
Just
odds.
think of how amazing your Sparkle will be with its weapon.
I mean, probably. What do you think? All my luck? Do you think all my luck is only for the weapon banner? Because I'm
course,
pretty sure
yeah.
that's not how that works. You know what?
You know
No,
who
you're
who
right.
else benefits from Sparkle pretty heavily? Jing Yuan.
True.
Just putting
True.
that out there. I mentioned a while back that Jing Yuan was a character I was pretty interested in. I like his voice. His voice is now Akihiko in the Persona 3 reload. So, like, it's a character I enjoyed quite a bit. I don't really have a need for him anymore. I guess he could slot in as my third follow-up guy, I guess. It doesn't really work that way, but, like, I don't think I can pull for him anymore. I guess if I pull a Sparkle in 20, I'll think about it, but...
Yeah, I don't know. I'm just trying to think. Do I just, like, throw 10, 20 in here? So I think farming for that 4-star is always the bad choice. It's not good.
Because you could be building Pity, and if you hit, you're not going to be upset with either 20 or 30 pull whatever, or a C1 or E1 Sparkle.
E1 Sparkle. That's true. It does just put more work towards whoever's next.
I can't believe I'm encouraging you to pull for a 4-star, but if you really want to C/E6...
Thank you for enabling me, Chris.
Yeah.
That's a solid point. Where was my... Do I need to go... Was it 9?
It's not going to show.
Oh, it won't. Oh, gosh.
I don't remember. I didn't make a note.
No, it was after.
It was like 7th.
Yeah.
There was 3 after it.
I thought it was the last one. There was 2 4-stars, the first and last.
It was definitely not last. A Sampo came after her.
We're going to find out. We'll do a 10 pull.
I just don't know if it was 3 or not. It might have been 2.
What do we get? Oh. Trolling. We do a little trolling. It's okay. This is exactly why you don't do this.
Yes.
Well, do I want a single pull 7 times? I guess we can. Okay. Cool beans. Yep.
Mm-hmm. But think how magical it'll be if it works.
Oh,
there you are. It worked.
What
was I saying?
It did work. It did work. Look at that.
See, kids, gamble.
Gamble. It always pays off.
Well, go load it up. We worked this hard.
Okay, where's she? There you go. Because now,
yeah,
a skill point. Yeah.
Life's just like a game of tiles. You never know what's gonna come up next.
You know.
And as basic as that is, it's really important for helping her loop.
Yeah, I don't even know that I've used her once, as you can tell. Barely done anything. Yeah, this is lying now because this is not the case. But yeah, she basically just like, you just gamble. You just keep like trying to deck cards basically.
Mm-hmm.
That's all you're doing.
But it turns out with all the points that Sparkle can give her, she can fish for all sorts of things.
Yes, and I've seen some people hit for some big old damage.
Yeah, some 6-figure stuff.
Yeah. And as you saw, other than trying your shot at the store or the wishes, you can just get her at the store, wherever that was. Oh, it won't.
It was there, but you can't get her, so she moved down.
Yeah, she's down here. Yeah.
Yeah.
So it is possible to just, as you're wishing over time, eventually get enough to just keep ensuring that you get, the eidolons for her. But okay, well, cool beans. She was like my official, as far as like I was actually thinking about maybe considering saving up in that shop to buy her to get E6 at some point. So we've avoided that. Well, there you go.
On screen, I have switched to me. I will now switch to streaming to these two. That's what the noise you hear is. I think that's on the stream. I don't know, but I'm giving them vision of me. I'm on the screen, yes. Oh no, I clicked off. Oh god, controller.
Oh god.
Oh, it's all falling apart. I am elation.
I am elation.
What did I do this morning? Did I have time to finish things off? I haven't done the new event. It just started, so that's what that is.
Yeah,
we'll go just to clear it out.
Which does have T-Rex Gordon Ramsay,
There we go.
I guess, for like at least a scene. So that's good.
So here we are, because I did well last time. 245. So Sparkle is happening.
Yeah, I hope this doesn't... I hope you don't, like, hard pity and fail. I hope... Because you've done really well so far.
Hold on. There we go. I can actually do a few more of these. I don't need to. I just wanted one more. And you know what? We'll do one from here, too. There we go. Great.
Very nice.
247. Not a whole lot else going on here. I don't really care about any of the 3-4 stars in particular. Every time I pull, I see visions of Sampo. It's fine.
Yep. Now you're gonna slot your Sparkle into which team?
Yeah, I guess I can show that off because I don't know yet, and I'll show why in a second. Let me see. I think I had some pity.
You do.
Big old
9.
9, right? She was the first one. So that's nice. Let me jot that down. Because I will forget. As soon as you start pulling, you start get the endorphin rush, and you start forgetting everything you thought you knew. There we go. Got it. What I'm doing with this is unclear. So you already saw Jason's team. That's not right. That's characters. You already saw Jason's team. That's my controller getting slippy. There we go.
Yeah. It's the same.
This is only ratio because of the 3 elements that are weak in the thing I've been farming recently for Black Swan and or Gwyneth. So don't mind him. He's not actually here. Let's just get just get on out of here. That's what this team looks like for the most part.
Okay.
So it could very easily be Sparkle goes into this as Gwyneth is helping, but she's not vital. It's really just Kafka and Black Swan and Healer X. And, a Ruan Mei would be the best fit for this team that Jason has. I did not pull for her. I did not care for her as far as a character, but there's no denying she's maybe the best support in the game. Sparkle's also in contention for that, so it could work. Or there's this slot. Now, Kafka has a follow-up attack, and she's
True.
relatively kitted out just to do good damage in general. Her attack's like 3,800 or something obnoxious. So, it doesn't not work. It's been great in Simulated Universe. It's been pretty good in Memory of Chaos. So it also would be a pretty good upgrade here, and just let those 2 on the left rock with their follow-up attacks. I have an AoE team. I have a single target team. Obviously, a DOT. Follow-ups. So it's kind of just going to plug in wherever I want. Maybe I'll just use it situationally. I don't know what's going to happen with Sparkle, but it seems like she's good for almost anything. And keep in mind, I also could just lead into something else entirely, which is like hyper carry.
Yeah, I've seen the Blade and the Jing Liu teams where you run and you've got both, where you run Sparkle with them, and I've even seen Bronya, Sparkle. I don't know who the third one was. It might have been Ting Yun or something like that. And then they ran Blade, and they just did so many turns for Blade that healing was effectively unnecessary. Now, granted, they were built out of their gourd, but they were it's my turn. Okay, well, Blade gets a turn. Okay, well, now Sparkle gets a turn. She gives Blade another turn. Oh, Bronya gets a turn. Blade gets another turn. And at some point, the enemies are dead. Doesn't matter. And if you do run a Lynx with it, you can even ensure that when the enemy goes, they just attack Blade anyway, which you want. So
Yep.
Yeah, I've seen some crazy nonsense with that.
So we'll see. The thing is, I'm going to be able to use her in all sorts of team comps, and I don't really have good support characters. It's the one hole in my game now that I have Bailu as a good healer, and I still have, I have Natalia as the backup. So I don't know what's going to happen exactly, but we're going to pull for her. But first, because I could use Bronya for those hyper carry teams and still want her, and we'll get her eventually, we're going to do this.
10 pull? Okay.
Yeah. Built up another one. Have almost no pity. Not really going to do anything. It's fine. But
there you go.
Well,
you've got an E6.
Yeah. I have a little bit of investment in her. I was using her for a little while, but then I started getting other characters and she just fell off.
Yeah.
The most important thing about this is, nope, not that. Is this one. 261. So
you're getting there.
It's going to happen. If it doesn't happen naturally before then, we're going to force it to happen because I've wanted a Bronya for a long time. Now I don't even have as much of a need for one because Sparkle's like Bronya Light and just better in other areas.
Right, but that's the crazy thing is
run both.
Blade team. Yeah, you put both of them on the same team, it's kind of cracked if they're kind of you've got the right speed on both of them.
Mm-hmm.
That's nonsense. It's just what Blade. I think they called it Unlimited Blade Works. That was
nice.
Pretty good. Yeah,
it's pretty good. So 9 pity, here we go.
Watch you get 3 sparkles. With your luck. Oh. Yeah, I don't have that. It's a hunt one too, huh? Is Su Sheng a hunt? I don't actually know if that's true.
I don't remember.
What is she?
As much as I like her, I haven't really done anything with her. You got one for free in that event.
Yeah.
But I haven't really had a chance to do much with her, so don't know. 29.
Oh my lord. Well, Dance 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 is good, especially if you're not running the Mono Quantum Sparkle. It's one of the better 4-star options for her as a Harmony, because it's all the action forward. It's also decent on Bronya. So I've used Dance 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 myself.
It's also really good art because in my head, Svarog is getting kicked in the shin.
That's pretty good. He is spinning Hook around fast enough for that to happen.
It's not what's happening here. They are just dancing probably too fast and out of control, but it's better if you kick a robot in the shins. I like that.
Svarog can take it, okay? The shins are metal.
Yeah. It can't all be exciting.
Yeah.
All right, so that
Right
was
after,
39. This is 49.
4-star. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, exactly. I understand that one's good, but
Yeah, this one I'm not currently using, but it certainly could be. Obviously, you can think of some benefits for Dr. Ratio, but it also works with Dot, so like
yeah, that's exactly it. I have not found where I would use it myself. I feel like some of my other combos work better with Lycona character, but yeah, it's, people run numbers and they say things, and I trust them.
I
they
just
do
go by
the math.
feel and what I like. That's all.
Yes, yeah.
Okay.
Now, do you have a Clara? You don't,
No.
right? That would also work. Like, if you were to fail this and get a Clara, that would help your follow-up team, though, wouldn't it?
That's a possibility, yeah.
Okay.
So we wouldn't be upset about either that or obviously Bronya.
Bronya, yeah.
All right, so we're at 69. I guess I'm just going to 10 pull. Nice. And see what happens.
You should have it. Yep, there you go. Now we're hoping for Harmony, one way or another.
What if it's a 5-star, but it's Sampo?
I mean, I guess we got it here, first time.
Yeah. We recorded history, everybody.
I don't know if it's the kind of history we want, but...
Well-
It's a 5-star sample.
He has accompanied other good results, so I can't get too stressed out yet.
Okay. 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 There you go.
There you go. It's a
I'm either 5 for 6 or 6 for 7 on 50/50s.
You know,
And you know what?
someday
I
I'll get
fucking deserve it.
Exactly.
Yeah, I like to be pretty laid back and chill, and I am genuinely happy for y'all when you have success on our Genshin pulls. I'm not secretly bitter or stewing under the surface. At least not in regards to you. For myself, I'm stewing.
you
Right.
weren't secretly stewing. You're just stewing.
Well, yeah, but just about my own situation, not because I'm like, fucking Doug. Keeps pulling all this stuff, and I can't pull anything. I hate Doug. I'm like, no, I hate the game. Doug's fine. I like Doug. I don't even know if I have anything to give her right now. Or, we need to show her off maybe, but I'm not prepared to level her up much either. So I
I don't know. Boot up the trial, because you and I, it's been so soon. Yeah, and I was also farming for my Black Swan to get her totally kitted out. So
Let's go.
And then I was unexpectedly farming for Gwyneth, so
yeah.
we'll just see what we even have. I don't even know what it looks like. Yeah, it's not good.
Oh,
I mean,
wow. Yeah.
If you get 2 planetary rendezvous and you got 3 dance dances, so you should be able to find something that'll work.
Yeah, I'll definitely get something out of this
and
in the end.
what's that first one that you have? Is that the one? I don't have that. No, I'm sorry, the 4-star. Yeah, I think that's the really good one.
Yeah, I mean, it would certainly synergize with
yes.
her advanced forward 50% thing. So that could be the way I
Yes.
go. Again, I have not had the time to put into this. You saw last time with Black Swan. Both of us had the time, but
Yeah.
not so much here. I don't even know what I have as far as these. I mean, obviously I can get the base ones once I get some level up, but I don't even remember what she needs. I don't know if I have them. We'll find out. I
Yep.
can at least get her like a little bit leveled, I think. Go hit that. I'm even a little bit low on these for the first time, just because I've been doing so much recently that. But we'll pour some levels in, and we'll at least get her a couple ascensions up and go from there. Hit a wall yet? Not yet. Still going strong, baby. Ah, okay. I did farm some of these. That's right. I was killing a few of these in advance. Because I knew it was coming eventually, and I was pretty sure I was pulling for Sparkle through the whole thing. It was Black Swan that was iffy. So I might be able to get her up to like to 60, maybe?
Yeah, I have a feeling I'm going to have to do some farming.
I might even get her to 70. I don't know.
But you know what? Sparkle actually gave us all a little email where she gave us all fuel so we can do some farming.
Sure did. 10 of them.
Yeah.
Hey,
Yeah, 10
oh.
Oh.
Hold on, I might be able to synthesize. Let's see. Yeah.
Oh. Do some.
All right, we can just barely get her to 70, which is better than I would have thought, if I'm being honest.
Let's push the envelope further.
And then you
Okay.
have to grind all up again for.
And I have enough of these, but we're running real low.
Yep.
Now I got to collect my prize so I can get closer to Bronya.
Yep.
So I got 4 of those now, I think, and we'll get some more soon. I will make sure that pull happens on air. I won't just do it off air, even if I get close and I'm like, but I want to get Bronya. No. This stuff, I can't, like, you can get the starting stuff. We won't spend a lot of time on it because it's not exciting, but yeah, like, I'm already,
Yeah.
already in trouble. Which means I think we'll just run the trial real quick because I just do not have enough stuff. Sure, we'll do that one. Why not? Yeah, Well, it was real, everybody.
Yep.
And this,
Just see what recommended gear it gives you. That's what I like to do.
Yeah, that's
see what
fair.
garbage it pulls.
Always on a
Hey,
clip
that's
it.
better than mine.
Yeah,
I
I've
don't see a
farmed
4-star.
I've farmed a decent amount of broken keels. I don't know if I have great ones, if I remember correctly. And I have done some work on Messenger Secret Satchel. So I don't know how good any of that is. There's a crit. I had a couple that had decent crit damage, I feel like, if I remember correctly. But that might have been the broken keel ones. That has crit damage. That one is kind of bleh. I don't even know if
Yeah,
I
my
picked the best
understanding is that
ones.
like the rope needs to be an energy regen rope. That's like crucial because between one of her talents, and she has a talent that makes her normal attack basically regen as much energy as a skill would. Between that and having a single rope that's energy regen, she is basically at all times, every 3 turns, she's got another ult, which is important because her ult is more skill points. So if every 3 turns you get 4 skill points, then you're just profiting. You're a +1 skill point, even if she uses a skill point every turn. So she's incredibly skill point positive. God forbid you were like, yeah, maybe I won't even use a skill this turn. I'll just auto attack. Now you're positive too. So
what else? Is somebody else? Oh, it must be. That's right. I didn't even have her. Welcome to the team. I guess I don't know.
Prophecy of dream. A star from
Okay.
the heavens has enlightened.
So real quick, just to show her, we'll go here. Come to think of it, I don't think I've done her showcase. Nope.
oh,
Nope.
there you go.
Because I wasn't hurting for Yum Stillergerds, so the screen gave you the basic idea, but we're gonna go invisible because it's fun. We're gonna roundhouse kick things because it's fun. Sometimes your shoes just fall off. That happens.
Diver.
So, we don't care about the basic attack ever. We just don't. But you can get the point of the skill. Crit damage, advance forward 50%. The ultimate gives you 4 more skill points, and your max is 7 with her in there, as you can see from the talent.
And whenever an ally consumes a skill point, it enables all allies to deal more damage, which is why someone like Gambo Goblin is going to be very
So down there
handy.
at the bottom, you can see we now have 6 skill points going on right now. Just because.
And because you use the technique to turn yourself invisible, when you start this, when you start combat, you start with more skill points, 3 more, I believe.
Choosing strike.
So we can just be like, you know what? Just like,
Gotcha.
and then like,
This sucks.
but then also,
Matter.
There it is. Yeah, exactly. You could
And
just.
then we do this, and oh.
Yep.
So that's what Jason could be doing. And I guess me, I mean, I have her C6. That's not really a thing I intended to do, but it's a possibility if I want a certain matchup, I suppose.
Yeah, and the benefit of like my version of this team will be that where Ting Yun is, or I will have Silver Wolf, which means I can run that team into any enemies. Because the downside of Silver Wolf is, oh no, when I try to implant a weakness on an enemy, it's whoever's on my team, which means it's skill point intensive and up to the random elements on the team. Well, if it's a mono quantum and I'm generating skill points, I got ammo for days, baby. You're all weak. So it's great.
He exploded. So you can see the potential here, and this is just a trial team with 4 stars. Now, granted, it's set up because of the potential synergy, but still.
Mm-hmm.
Let's play for
I don't need that.
Feeling spiffy?
Whatever character you really want to just keep having turns, you just decide you're going to keep having turns.
My turn.
And there it is again, like.
Yep.
Now, I'm chewing through skill points to do that, but, you know.
1001 fight is one.
And there, now she's even further boosted. Now she could go if she wants to. It doesn't like it. You can do whatever you want, you know.
Victory!
The whole world is your oyster.
Win big.
But I hate oysters.
Boom.
Yep. Deleted.
So does Sparkle do anything super flashy on her? No, but she's a support, so she's not supposed to. But instead, she just synergizes with everybody else. And there isn't really a situation where you don't need skill points. I mean,
Mm-hmm.
if I was running like both Blade and Jingliu, I guess since they both sort of just convert into a form, that doesn't really matter as much. But in general, the ability to use more skill points means that your characters are just getting their ults faster, at the very least.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, it's like a core mechanic of this game. Like the pacing and the flow of the game, how things are balanced around for a lot of characters is when are they generating a skill point? How many skill points can you have? Like characters that can do very powerful things, well, then they're going to be very skill point intensive. As soon as you can just break that rule and you go, actually, no, I've got more. I just got more skill points. I'll just take more. Thank you. You are fundamentally increasing the power of your team, like essentially exponentially based on whatever the power of the abilities that are consuming those skills. You just get more of them now. So
Yep.
as they release more characters and they become more or less skill intensive, that all just like, yeah, I feel like her power is always going to be solid.
Mm-hmm.
A
A lot like Ruan Mei, like there's no scenario where Ruan Mei is not going to continue to be a very vital character going forward. Maybe other characters will do certain things she does better or whatever, but you know, if she reruns, she's going to be somebody I give a serious look at, even though I don't like her because she's just that good.
Yeah. I didn't mind her, but I haven't finished all the quests with her, but she's a little I don't know, autistically evil. So
Yeah. Aloof.
yeah.
Eat this
She's
food.
like a
You're
little-
like, okay.
And she's like, also, maybe I poisoned you with that food. And you're like, is that ethical? And she's like, who said anything about ethics? And
I know.
okay.
That's fine. It's just like the second or third character just trying to control my memories and thoughts, and it doesn't. You know, we're fine. It's just, I guess that's just me now. Cool.
Yeah. You know.
Well, success. We both won a coin flip. That's exciting.
Mm-hmm.
It means I'm now positioned to pull in whatever the hell I want next. I have already enough, essentially. It's 177, but with everything else, the currency, whatever, I have enough. So I don't even know what that is. Sam is somewhat interesting. I don't know yet.
Yeah, I mean, I know everyone's losing their shit for Acheron. I don't know. I don't thirst for Acheron, so that ain't gonna appeal to me. So like, you're gonna have to sell me on one hell of a great kit for me to care. So I don't know.
And
We'll
she looks
see.
interesting, but like I'm not sure either. I like her design, but it's also kind of weird how much overlap there is with Zila.
Yeah, it's like you took Zila and the Raiden Shogun, and you were like, yeah, I'll take the arms off of this one, and then I'll put it on the other one. Like, you just mix the dolls here, swapping some wigs around, you know.
There is
I don't-
a world where I pull for Jing Yuan, but
Okay.
that would happen towards the end of the event, so it'll be a couple weeks. I'll see how I'm liking this new team comp and where everything fits and where he might fit in as well. So that's unknown. I still am interested in him as a character, but I don't know if the current 2 teams I'm rocking really have any need for him. So question marks. I also could still use a Luoka because that would be a nice upgrade over That's all, yeah, but it's fine.
Yeah, I'm even as far as what I'm concerned with. I know a Ho-Ho would be good for as far as like buffing either my dot team or some other teams if I wanted a better healer. But as far as the quantum is concerned, it's why I'm considering whenever Fushwen, is that her name? Fushwen? Space
Huang,
Kokomei. Yeah. Whenever she runs, I will give a real consideration for her as somebody who is pretty solid. So I don't know. I guess we'll see. I've seen her. One of my favorite YouTubers, like shout out to Ketz out there. He runs like a level 50 team on everything. He just doesn't upgrade his characters. His account is all 50, and he can do content that I have not even done because his foo just keeps his team alive and is able to actually manage the damage, which is encouraging. Okay, that's the greatest selling point I've ever seen. Is look at my account, it's garbage, but I can do it because of foo. Okay, well,
If I can do it,
I'd
so
like to
can
be-
you.
Yeah, exactly. But his name is Ketz, so that's why he can do it.
Well, that basically gives you an idea what we're playing for next. Doug will play this game eventually.
Eventually.
Yeah.
And once
Just
he does,
like,
watch out, because he was
yeah,
late
just-
to Genshin, and all of a sudden he went crazy.
Yep.
And with Genshin, we're all sort of stockpiling. We've talked about that in other poll videos, but for the most part, we're all recovering from a pretty deep pull on some character and just sort of waiting around to see. We're at that point where it's like, okay, we've got most of the new stuff out of the new area, so that'll have some more pulls eventually, but right now I think we're all biding our time and waiting for something to truly wow us. For two of us, that's Arlecchino, but we'll see.
Yeah, I'm saving up for whenever Farina. Oh, what was my voice? Whenever Farina reruns, which might be with Arlecchino. We'll see what so the normal like schedule is. But I don't know. We could talk about that new banner they're running for Genshin. I don't know if we want to do that here.
Maybe the next time we do Genshin.
Yeah, it is certainly added an interesting new route to, like, I could get a Mona now if I decided to.
Yeah, and I can get it. I can get the character I've wanted all this. Oh,
right. So, like, yeah, but like that. This is the first time that Genshin's allowed us to sort of target a character like that, which is encouraging. I wouldn't say it's a perfect new system that they've got,
Nope.
but I think it's better than what they had before. So
it's something. It's not as good as this game's, but at least it's a step in that direction.
Mm-hmm.
So next time we go to Genshin, we'll take a look at that, what it all means, and who might be interested in it, because it has its own pity system that's not restrictive, but it forces you to go a certain direction. Like, if you commit, you got to commit.
Yep, you got to commit. Yeah.
But we'll look at that next time. Who knows? It might be another Star Roll video next, just because I'm locked and loaded for Bear here, but don't know what I'm going to deploy it on. So who knows? Maybe someone's going to surprise me in the Genshin and be like, I'm pulling for X. I'll be like, okay, we'll do that. So either way, thank you for watching, and join us next time for more whaling.
Ooh.